matchup.
It's the Wild Wild West.
With some of the youngsters, Cam Whitmore, and of course Jalen Green, who's going to continue his games played streak, his 185th straight.
Cam Whitmore, a guy like Reed Sheppard, getting these minutes, getting some good film out there late in the season, that could be the thing that maybe possibly springboards you into getting into a play. Playing very good basketball. Luka, we saw what he was able to do last game. That was flat out phenomenal. Listen, when I saw him tearing up last game, I didn't think he was going to have a good game at all. Next thing you know, he was going off.
Throughout this sport, really, the entire North American sports scene that has put this Lakers franchise seemingly back on top. That is
a chance to watch a lot of him when he was at Kentucky last year. As we see LeBron going up top.
Just did in from the corner.
Listen, don't sleep on Cam Whitmore. If you're not familiar with his game, he can come out there, he can fill it up.
Boy, LeBron James. James up on the wing for Reeves. James, the hard fake, enters into the paint, gets it to Hayes.
He has come out there with the proper focus for this game.
Houston Rockets, 52 wins. Look at Jalen Green, all the dynamism.
As he has listened to this coaching staff, as we see LeBron James throw the lob to Jackson Hayes, Jalen Green has just gotten better and better every single season. And right now, he has really got these Houston Rockets in a great spot.
The mix of youth and experienced veteran players is right where it needs to be for Houston.
Definitely. Well, you got to have this young Houston team is conveyed to the locker room because you have some older guys that have been through it. They know how to tell their young guys, listen, this is what you need to do if you really want to win.
Jalen Green fires over the top of it. Austin Reeves, all-star caliber season, averaging better than 20 points per game. Here comes Doncic underneath.
Oh, wow. Got him.
Boy, if Jackson Hayes, Brendan, can give him that inside presence, it's a different Lakers team.
I like what Jackson Hayes has brought to this team this year. As we see Austin Reeves knock down the triple.
Into this Lakers team as well as Luka misses from the perimeter.
Yeah, he brings that defense, that toughness, tenacity. And he's just one of those guys that you want on your team because he's going to make winning basketball plays.
Boy, Cam Whitmore.
This year where Houston sat a lot of their starters and Cam Whitmore was playing, it was in OKC, and Cam Whitmore put on a show.
Whitmore! For my three-point percentage up.
Exactly.
Try to keep those numbers where they need to be. Now it's a whole different ball game. The stresses of being an NBA head coach as LeBron.
Mid-range jumper.
Cam Whitmore misfires from three, tracks down the miss, gets it to Green, and he bangs it.
When guys are out, sometimes you're not able to practice as much or do as much as shoot around, and a lot of that factors into it as well, as we see Luka go one-on-one again.
But our crew put together some really interesting numbers that the 1920 Lakers season last year that they won the NBA title, and the 22 games that Luka and LeBron have been healthy. Davis was still here. And that continued. A lot of people felt like, Brendan, that the defense would drop off after Doncic came over. But that really was not the case as they give up that.
Defense would definitely drop. Luka not really known for his defense. It's probably one of his Achilles heels as he knocks down the triple. He's known for that, knocking down buckets. Finish that fast break. That's the type of thing that keeps coaching staffs up at night.
Second Rockets turnover. This is Austin Reeves. What a trajectory it's been for him. Taking average better than 23 points during the month of March. You see what he's done through the first 5 in April. There were not many people who thought that he could get to this level. Players, as they have locked up the 2 seed in the West. And now just waiting to see who they will face in round 1. Into the corner, Finney-Smith. Dante won't go, and Luka with the loose change. Lakers again can lock up the 3 seed as Luka goes line open 2, misses back rim. And the Lakers come up empty. Lakers on a 14-4 run before Witt.
The player he is.
Would you surprise B. Wood that J. Kidd didn't throw anything at him? Just let him stay in rhythm all game?
Yeah, I thought they might try to maybe throw a little double team at him.
He has. That game the other night was the first time that I've seen him show a little bit of vulnerability with the emotions, which was clearly an emotional night, and still play.
Luka to get traded in the middle of the season. A player at that level, guy's been first team. A nice job by LeBron James of Vanderbilt. But we talk about a guy not for that type of package. Even though I thought I think Anthony Davis is a great player, but at 32 years old, known and limited draft picks involved, I thought you would have got a little bit more for Luka in that type of situation.
The Lakers who cover this team, there's still a sense of shock.
Yeah, I mean,
even
listen,
all this time later.
It was an absolute steal, absolute theft. I mean, as we see Luka knocked down
against the Houston team resting its starters. Beautiful backdoor cut. Vanderbilt takes a hard little side swipe by Dante.
Looked like he might have caught like a knee or something.
First quarter points. Now to Reeves. James with 6. Behind the back. Reeves. Brendan, we just saw Houston, about a month and a half ago, where they didn't have any of their starters and they were competitive in a game in Oklahoma City. As Lakers have scored 8 straight points, 6 straight to end the first. LeBron James, boy, putting his hard hat on and goes right
against his second unit on the defensive end.
LeBron's got 9. Jeff Green in the corner. Skips it to Holiday. Slithers inside. High archer. Pretty little.
Great individual offensive effort.
So first points for Houston in the quarter. Austin Reeves gets a Vanderbilt lead block. Building is a buzz again. The Luka Doncic trade that has transformed this city. Got that old championship feeling back.
What's the team defense going to look like? How are they going to defend against some of the bigger teams? Because Jackson Hayes doesn't always play a lot of minutes for this ball club.
In the postseason, can you imagine?
I want that one. Listen, LeBron James versus Steph Curry one more time. The NBA deserves that, man. Just as a fan of the game, we deserve that one more time.
Good win.
If you're Houston, maybe you want to try to get out, run, and transition when you get stopped, something, because it's been a little bit of a struggle in the half court.
Holiday. The Rockets on the push with Green. Just amazingly able to still play at a high level. Holiday again. Up from deep. And weak side, it's Reeves on the push. 7-point Lakers lead as we cross the 8-minute mark in the quarter. James backdoor. The intercept. Underneath, look at James. No look. Backdoor. Vanderbilt.
Listen, the Lakers right now having fun out touching the ball. That's a fun way to play. When it's not just one guy dominating the ball, everybody's getting a chance to touch the rock. It's just an exciting way to play basketball. As they continue, we're going to see, especially after halftime. You know, everything's locked up. They wanted to let Jalen Green get a little bit of run, but I don't expect him to be playing deep into the fourth quarter as we see Reeves.
And look at what the Lakers have done. Their 3-point shooting for the season, and tonight at a 50% clip. Austin Reeves coming heavy. James gets Holiday on his back.
Better send help.
LeBron the spin.
Too late.
Green gets him, but James too much. 561st game played. That breaks the tie with Kareem. Second most games played in NBA history. The only guy in front of him now, Robert Parrish. 6. Just mind-numbing productivity for him at this stage of his career.
I flat out can't explain how he's able to do that at this age. You just don't see it.
Doncic. He's going to push. As we hit the 5-minute mark, Doncic thought about it, the spin, the slither, doubled Finney-Smith, and he hits.
Everybody excited, the players, the fan base, everything just for the start and the kickoff of the playoffs. Man, that's some of the best basketball you're going to see.
Jalen Green, not sure how much of that.
You have 2 guys who are willing passers. For in other situations, we have 2 ball-dominant guys who are not great passers. And B, would you hit it right on the head? Both those 2 guys.
And we kind of saw that in Miami the first time when they had the big 3 and LeBron and D Wade were playing off of each other. They just slowed down
Hachimura.
Doncic's got Reed Sheppard on him.
Luka the spin, the body.
Sheppard's on him. He absolutely knew a bucket was coming.
Whitmore's 3 won't go. Fight for it underneath. It's Williams. Beautiful head fake to get.
It would be a great matchup because you have the star power of you have LeBron, Luka, you have Steph on the other side. So that will be the matchup, I think, the whole NBA.
Doncic off the box. Doncic backing him down, isolated, fakes, fades, and hits.
With the wrong type of mindset. The Lakers didn't do that. They've been all about their business right from the jump as we see a 3-on-1 fast break.
LeBron going no. Houston in the quarter, 35-19. Sheppard tiptoes his way into the paint. Pretty reverse finish.
That's tough.
Luka Doncic saw his ranks, where he sits this season in terms of the stats. 4th in the league in scoring.
You know, he's accepted that trade. Now he's understanding how to play with his Laker teammates. And then physically, he's getting better and better by the game.
This is Reeves knifing into the paint. Out front, Hachimura, and he hits.
Come out on fire. Luka, you see the 24 points, but I love the 8 of 12, the efficiency, where there's 3 shots inside. He was absolutely cooking, had it going right from the start. He's been to out there, and he did his part. We see him hooking up right here for the lob pass. LeBron James with 14 points, 6 of 10 shooting. He was making plays also. Luka and LeBron have the Lakers absolutely on one right now, and Houston doesn't have any.
But Jeff Green let it tread on the tires between those two. But
oh yeah,
even Jeff Green, Brendan, still playing at a high level. Cam Whitmore, so much select.
Like I said, if the Rockets are going to get back in the game, it's going to have to be a lot of Cam Whitmore.
This is Nate Williams. Sizes up. Hey, 18. Doncic probing, 24 points, and he builds on that number.
As we see Reed Sheppard knock down a triple, but getting back to Luka, he just does such a great job of making scoring look easy. We figure out how we're going to do that, whether it's by sending double teams, whether it's shifting the help over, how we're going to protect Luka. And then the second factor is going to be how Denver, or a team like Memphis, and they have active bigs that, you know, you might be a little bit small inside. How are you going to make up for that as we see Landale knock down the 3? And the fact that they're going to attack Luka defensively. Other than that, the Lakers have pretty much everything else that it takes.
Hello. Hayes coming with some smoke. A 3 short, rebound Luka.
Rockets really needed that one to fall.
James into the corner, Hachimura to the rack, lays it in.
About behind the 3-point line, drives it hard to the basket.
Lakers turn it over, Whitmore taking flight, lazy.
You don't wear glasses for nothing.
Come on, man. I gotta keep my eye on everything, especially when it's the Kings playing. And you're so used to LeBron reacting, getting back on defense, and the way he went.
Ime Udoka and his staff, 41 and 41 last year. They finished 11th in the West, just narrowly missed the playoffs.
Well, if you watch the NBA Finals last year, you saw what the Boston Celtics did. They switched. They went after Luka on the defensive end, like a lot of teams did. And
as Hachimura unable to finish the dunk.
Well, that might be on Shaq and the Fool guys.
That's got to make the cut.
Yes, sir.
And Cam Whitmore tonight. His 3rd triple of this game. And still 6 and change left in the quarter.
And look, when they are getting threes, I mean, these are wide open practice shots. Finney Smith had all game long to shoot that 3 as we see Whitmore stay hot.
So we hit the 5-minute mark left in the quarter. Whitmore sizes up Finney Smith, threw it right at Reeves.
I bet you Reeves won't miss this one.
Possible to defend. David Roddy sealed off on the baseline by Doncic. Whitmore, a little bit of a bobble, missed it. Landale.
It's still a struggle right now.
Doncic slithers into the paint. Boy, just too easy. Ime Udoka lamented. So inside of 3 minutes left in the quarter. Doncic turns the corner, and the official's going to get Roddy on a reach-in foul. That'll be his first. Or with a win in their season finale Sunday up in Portland.
You know what else I wouldn't mind seeing in the 6th spot? First, nothing but water. Nothing but water, my man. Stay hydrated, my friend.
Roddy, 3-pointer, no. Dante on the rebound and cleans up the mess.
A little bit of zone. I've tried the switching. I might just try trapping Luka and just see what happens. Just to give the Lakers a different look. As we see Cam Whitmore
against the Lakers, 13 of his 26 have come in the quarter. Doncic knifes in, kicks to Finney Smith, open 3.
Again.
Whitmore is red hot and almost single-handedly trying to keep Houston within striking distance. Doncic has the answer.
See 4 Rockets come to him, that is. He just creates so many problems getting downhill.
Luka approaching another triple-double. Sorry, Brendan.
No problem. Fisher would have none of it.
About a 4-second difference, shot to game clock. Lakers are out of fouls. Beautiful setup.
But playing against great offensive players, sometimes they'll make you foul them because you see them in a rhythm and you just figure, I want to do everything possible to try.
One more free throw. Jalen Green already in street clothes.
I'm guessing he's not checking back in tonight, huh?
Let's see if I can find him again.
Good luck with that.
Exactly.
Start of the fourth quarter here in LA. David Roddy to the cup, gets a friendly little groin tweak, and obviously that is always a concerning potential injury spot, especially with LeBron with some of his recent injury history. Dante, nice little.
This is a developing story because we understand there's time left. There's still another week before he'd have to play, but with his age and the injuries mounting.
So obviously you just hope that whatever it is mild.
Exactly. And the thing is with a groin is different than like if you have a sprained ankle, as we see.
Close. Lakers with Rui, Goodwin, Vincent, Reeves, and Vanderbilt. Hachimura to the high post. Rebound underneath by Goodwin. Lakers by 20. As we play early stages, fourth quarter. Reeves changes direction just so.
Right, Smith, he's in the studio tonight, so that should be on the highlight reel for tonight.
What a player he has become. Leads tonight. Shepherd, flat-footed three, splash. 27 games with the Hawks, just 3 games for the Sixers. As he plays with his 5th NBA team in his 4th. That's the modern NBA. 3-on-1 break. Instead of a dunk or a layup, you get an open 3.
I might be old, but I hate it.
Fitties.
3-point is a big part of the game, but that's the old man in me, man. That's the 45-year-old in me coming out.
You're soulful.
Ooh, got him.
Watch out.
Reeves.
Watch out. Roddy James.
Roddy out to Shepherd. Slithers inside. Roddy. Off top, Dante.
James, Luka, they set the tone for what it was going to be tonight. We're not going to have any slippage. We're going to lock this 3rd seed up. We're not going to have to go to Portland and have to try to.
McVay misses on a straightaway 3. Goodwin.
Can't trust anybody nowadays.
Lakers reset in the corner. Vanderbilt.
Hello.
Direction.
The lane with the lefty pipe.
Holiday to the cup, and he's going to step to the free throw line. And a chance at 3 for Houston. On the trajectory, 41 wins last year, first year under Ime. They got off to that really the month, and the season really kind of took a nosedive. They lost 6 straight games. They had that 5-11, 16-game stretch. As Rui Hachimura here they are again with that 2 seed locked up. Just a remarkable second season for Udoka.
Yeah, it really has been a strong start to the second season. I mean, strong just or something that you just say, but it's not. It's real. You have to have a culture. We're going to do things the right way on a consistent basis, how we work, how we watch film, as we see.
Steps back, 3-pointer short. Goodwin tracks it down for the Lakers. As we cross the 5-minute mark left in regulation. Finney Smith from the corner, and he.
Gotta love it. Got to love it. I know Bronny's been the talk of his career.
Second straight game that Bronny's going to get some run. He played 2 minutes at the end of the game Wednesday in Dallas. As Whitmore comes in with some points. He had a 9-assist game as well.
And man, you don't score 39 and not be able to play. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Bronny off the deflection. But they have locked up the 2 seed in the West. And they wait to see who they will face next week in the opening round of the playoffs. Whitmore can 34 points for the 20-year-old Cam Whitmore. Bronny gets it to Milton, slithers inside, lays it up.
That's what they want to see. Come on, Bronny, you got to let that fly, though. There we go.
Here it is, Bronny.
That's what they want to see.
He's in a 3.
You hear the people here, they love Bronny.
He's to 50 wins in his first season as LA's head coach.
I'll tell you what, J.J. Redick has done an incredible job as Dalton.
136-108 with 72 seconds left in this fourth quarter. As Nate Williams hits on Bronny James. Everything that young man has been through, 20 years of age. Here he comes down the paint. Whitmore got a fingertip on it. Fight for it, and it is put down.
Going on right now, managing these superstars. The execution in the half court that he's coached this year, it's just been a really good year. This is going
the West as they defeat a severely undermanned Houston team that rested starters tonight, 140 to 109.